locker room. Each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. We get a look at the sun shining in the buildings of downtown Salt Lake City, Utah, our broadcast location today. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the Utah Jazz at Vivint Smart Home Arena. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. We'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. And we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Russell Westbrook.
What a great trend it's been for him in terms of his rebounding. He's been getting after it on the glass these past few months. His numbers are way up, and that makes him so much more effective as an all-around contributor.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. The Utah Jazz made a big move last year with the trade for Mike Conley. Conley said the players they had in place, two-way guys who play unselfishly, is something I've built my game around. We have guys who are willing to do whatever it takes to win. Kevin, back to you.
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, D.A. We have an awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
We are, Kevin. I mean, we've always had great guards, and they lead you to championships with their leadership and their play, along with the big guy. But what's happening right now, Kevin, the big man is playing like a guard. The skill level of these seven-footers to be able to shoot threes, dribble, pass. So it does seem like a guard-centric league right now because everybody can play that position.
And now Washington's starting group. Alex Len out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Avdia. And it's Westbrook in at the one spot. And for Utah, they've got Gobert, Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Now Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Wizards.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Now Ingles after Westbrook's missed 3. Utah getting another chance here. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Growing before our eyes, the confidence of Gobert. Comfortable doing a little of everything now.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year.
Take a break.
That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league.
The first free throw is good. And Gobert drops them both. Westbrook with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Utah. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Pass to Bogdanovich. The Jazz with another miss.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
And Beal gets it to go.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire.
Now, here's Ingles. Pass to Bogdanovich. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Passes it to Avdia. The pass to Beal. Shoots it up. Rebound, Utah.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical. Works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
For Utah, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Well, he started out as a pure shooter. Bogdanovich has worked hard to become a threat off the bounce and a strong finisher.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
For 3, Westbrook. That shot off. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
It could have gone either way, but unfortunately for them, they ended up on the losing side of that score.
Now here's Beal. He had 34 points in the win against Utah.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. Pass to Gobert. Ingles kicks to Mitchell. Over Westbrook. And it's Mitchell missing. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to HimmieMoney. Beal against Ingles. Beal the pass to HimmieMoney. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great positioning on the putback.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Beal against Ingles. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Rudy Gobert is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Here's Westbrook. Plays it up off the glass.
And I think the contact helps Westbrook. I mean, so competitive. This guy invites that bump.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Beal against O'Neal. Shoots from 12. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Looking to end the run, and he gets the jumper to drop.
And he gets one to fall, and now 1 out of his first 4.
Washington leading now by 4. So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Opening day upon us, Steve. Are you as excited as I am for the new season?
I am, Kevin. Just thinking back when I was a player, you can't wait to try out that new move. You can't wait to play with your new teammates. And I want to get a chance to get my eyes on these new rookies.
For the Wizards, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Alex Len. Davis Bertans comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Matthews in for Avdia. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
one falls for Bertans. Jazz trail by 7. Outside Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I tell you, Bogdanovich is crafty inside. Now knows how to get under the skin of the defense there and forces them to foul.
The Jazz have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:50 left here in the first quarter. Passes it to Gafford. Outside Westbrook. The rebound by the Jazz.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Washington. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Tries from 16. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Oni. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Checked in for Russell Westbrook. And here's Bogdanovich for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Bogdanovich has got 10 points in the game.
With unlimited range, Bogdanovich forces you to extend your defense.
Beal taking his time here. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 11.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Niang passes to Favors. Here's Niang. The pass to Bogdanovich. But they'll get another chance. The offensive rebound. Washington leading now by 4. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gafford passes to Smith. A floater, and he sinks the layup.
And this is the perfect type shot for Smith. In close, he can just arc it over the top.
And here's Bogdanovich. Here's Forrest. Drops one in from the wing. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy in traffic for the Washington Wizards. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. He'll be right back. So it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. They lead by 4. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Bojan Bogdanovich, and it's Favors in at the 5 spot.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Wizards leading by 6. Matthews dishes to Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Washington shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Bertans passes to Beal. Back to Bertans. And that one drops for him. Bertans got the lead up to 8 now for Washington.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Pass to Niang. It's tipped, and the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot, but he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Both teams will make substitutions. Both shots good from the stripe. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. They double team Beal. Pass to Bertans. Over O'Neal. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal, and it's denied. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Bertans can't get it to go. Oni passes to Mitchell. It doesn't go for him. And Washington the other way now. O'Neal misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Bonga. There's the pass to Neto. Outside Beal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Derek Favors.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And both free throws good for Beal. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Niang passes to Ingles. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Ingles has a lot of skill, but he shows you so much grit out there, able to take the punishment.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Wizards.
One shot.
free throw drops for Ingles.
Undrafted coming into the league, Joe Ingles has not only found a way to stick, he's become a major contributor.
Pass to Hachimura. O'Neal against Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And the basket by Ingles.
There's the work Ingles has put into his strength and conditioning. Takes the hit and still able to convert.
Hachimura the pass to Lopez. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Russell Westbrook. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged about 27 points a game last season. 7 assists and 8 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
First free throw is good.
Man, Robin Lopez has a lovable personality. He's someone his teammates really enjoy playing with.
Both free throws good from Lopez. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety,
Take
right?
a break.
Because
Take
nowadays there's nothing
2
that
shots.
can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Abdiaz checked in for the Wizards. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a 5-point game. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that will conclude this long 7-game road trip. Hachimura, no good. Jazz have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now, Ingles, 5 points in the game. Hachimura grabs the miss. Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against Utah. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Rebound, Washington. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And finished off by Avdia.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Mitchell, it's deflected. They get it back. Here's Neto. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And again, Washington with the triple.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's Mitchell. And the shot is long.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Westbrook, no good. Jazz trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
I'm happy I never had to guard Westbrook. I'll be honest, he might be the last guy I'd want to check in the NBA.
The Wizards have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
Hard to believe that Westbrook is in his 30s. Elite burst. He's still one of the more feared players for opponents.
Dishes it to Bogdanovich. To stop the run. Traps in the tray. Bogdanovich has got 15 points.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Smith the pass to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
51 seconds left here in the second. Here's Forrest. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, here's Mitchell. He had 22 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Donovan Mitchell. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
I love Donovan Mitchell's versatility as a scorer. Half court, in transition, at the line, adapts his game to whatever the night calls for.
Bertanis, he's checked in for Hachimura. And Mitchell drops them both. Wizards leading by 11. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Westbrook again missing. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. And it's good for 2.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's Westbrook, and Washington again with the bucket.
The key for Westbrook is having his feet under him. I mean, when he does that, the jumper is wet.
Lets the 3 fly. And so it's the Washington Wizards holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're fast, and they're getting up and down the floor, so they're running out in transition.
Got to beat them to the punch. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Bradley Beal putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. The first 2 quarters tonight looked a lot like what we saw from him in his last game. And taking a look at the Wizards, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, they really dictated the pace of the game with their transition game. They got out on the break every chance they had, and the time they could push the tempo, they did. And a lot of times they kept the defense scrambling like eggs with the cheese and apple juice.
Kenny, what do you have to say about the Jazz?
Well, they're trailing in this game because they're shooting under 35%. Now, I've got to give a lot of credit to the defense, forcing the shooters off their spots and making them feel uncomfortable. But if someone takes something away from you, you have to be able to adapt. So they need a whole new game plan because right now they're in trouble.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin. with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Dive into the second half. We'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaround. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Hachimura out there with Len. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Avdia, and it's Beal in at the two-guard spot. Cans it from downtown. Ingles has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Jazz. Wizards leading by 8. Westbrook with it, out left to the wing, and a wide open look for Hachimura, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Now here's Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Sinks that one from the post. Mitchell's got 6 points.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's Westbrook. Connects on the 17-footer. And the Wizards lead by 10.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Mitchell looking it over. Kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. Westbrook against Ingles. And it goes down 2 points. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
Absorbing contact so well. I mean, you really got to hit Westbrook if you want to stop him from scoring.
Mitchell outside. And the Jazz, another 3.
And coming out of halftime, coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
Beal against Mitchell. They get it back. Len shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Wizards have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Wizards making a switch here. Bonga's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And Utah has possession. Trailing here by 8. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. The 3. Rebound, Washington. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Beal from long range gets the 3-pointer to fall. Beal's got 20 points.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Pass to Ingles. Mitchell against Westbrook from 15 feet away, and it's Mitchell missing. Washington leading now by 11. Beal the pass to Hachimura. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist. Hachimura's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Now, here's Ingles. He's got 8. Shot clock at 5. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
He has a standing reach of 9'7". Gobert making that play look routine.
Here's Westbrook, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes
Take a break.
than twos.
Two shots.
Some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that 3 is going to be vital.
George Niang, he's checked in for the Jazz. And a change for the Wizards. Robin Lopez is checked in for Alex Len. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Jazz trail by 12. A wide open look here for Ingles. He trains the quick shot. Ingles has got 10 points in the game.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
And you have to love how hard Westbrook goes. It's what allows him to take over games like this.
Now, here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Shoots over Hachimura. And it's Mitchell missing.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now, here's Mitchell. Goes up on the high post, and the jumper is on the mark. 13 points in the game.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
He was all alone on that one.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Niang kicks to Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Mitchell drops them both. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Washington. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Outside, Beal. Smith feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Matthews. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Taking what the defense offers up, Smith with good vision there finds the open man.
Niang passes to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. have to switch on that play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Niang. Bertans defending. And there's the pass to Oni. Trains the three-pointer. Oni's got 5.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Now here is Smith. Jazz trailed by 13. To the middle. Oni with the bucket. Oni's got 5 points now this quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
No one covering.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And here is Mitchell. And the rejection by Smith. And so it's the Washington Wizards. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be right back after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on his heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Bojan Bogdanovic. He's out there with Favors. And it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Oni. The 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Oni's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Jazz. Smith outside. Pass to Bertans. Makes it off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 12.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Favors finds Bogdanovic. Back to Favors. A stupendous finish in traffic.
He's had an NBA body from day one, and Favors knows how to carve out space.
Smith on the wing, covered by Mitchell. Passes it to Avdia. And again, Washington with the triple.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I just don't know how you defend Donovan Mitchell. He's a dangerous offensive player, and he's learning how to get to the free throw line.
2 shots.
Last on the first.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. So for the Wizards, Lenz checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Smith. So he gets them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Westbrook against Mitchell. Goes up the baseline. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mitchell outside. last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Shot from free throw range. Rebound, Washington. Len's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Offensive rebound, Beal, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Westbrook against Mitchell. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. The pass to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Westbrook passes to Bertans. Now Len. Beal with a bucket. 26 points for Bradley Beal.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to Gobert. The dish to Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. Avdia with the rebound. Washington leading now by 12, and it's Beal in the corner. And again, Washington with the triple.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
And the Jazz call time here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bradley Beal.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Down low. Unable to get that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Ingles passes to Mitchell. Stolen by Len. Beal gets a wide open look. Off target with his 3. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. It's a 13-point game. Beyond the arc, drills the 3-pointer. Mitchell's got 24 points.
Mitchell's really been working on getting free off the ball and being accurate off the catch and shoot.
Outside Westbrook. That shot is off. Gobert with the defensive effort. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Pass to Beal. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Beal's got 14 points here in the second half.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Passes to O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. O'Neal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Wizards leading by 9. Bounce pass from Westbrook. Wizards passing it around. Six on the shot clock. Good D by Mitchell. For the Jazz, this one's not looking good. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Bogdanovich wide open. No good on the triple. Washington's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. The pass to Avdia. Here's Hachimura. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
Hachimura taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
And Washington making a change here. Robin Lopez is checked in for Len. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Avdia. Ish Smith, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Raul Neto is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Here's Mitchell. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
To the paint, here's Hachimura. Banked in off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 11.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
On the free throw, no good. Smith outside. And so it's the Wizards with the W. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, when do you know when to attack and when to lay off, and when to pass and when to shoot?
I never know, man. I just see how the flow of the game is going. I try to stay in attack mode. That's what my team wants me to do, and I try to continue to do it.
Well, you were on your A game tonight, Russell. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.